new drawing video. Updates. Started playing Minecraft. With my friend. We found like this pretty cool world. Like, I installed it on their computer, and alright, I gotta do this running way more like faster. Like when you do it too slow, like the line quality kind of gets bad. Yeah, we went in this world to test it out, and it was like a really good seed. Which, I mean, if you don't know what a seed is for Minecraft, it's basically like the worlds are all like generated like randomly, right? Not randomly. Let's say I have a world, I can look up the seed and tell it to my friend, and he can play in the same world as me. I mean, I won't be in it, right? But it'll be like the same map, kind of. And yeah, it was a really good seed. It's like a plain seed, it's like a village. You know, I'll tell you about that more now once yeah, so we started playing, and right now we, well, the last time we played, we built like a house, a little small house, which it's pretty compact and stuff. We found a cat, a dog. We have a cat and a dog. My friend actually had a cat, but she got blown up. The cat got blown up in like some creeper explosion. I think it was a creeper explosion, but yeah, she died. And yeah, but now they have a dog. I have this cat. His name is Bert. I used to have this older Minecraft world that I had a cat named Bert and a cat named Rachel, and they're like siblings. So I'm trying to find like the same cat that was Rachel. I already got Bert. My friend has a dog. His name's Rufus. What kind of name is Rufus, right? Just kidding. So yeah, we have like this little farm area, like connected to this bridge. Connected by this bridge is like a little bit of water. What we're gonna do tonight or the next time we play is, at first I was gonna build like this big castle with this giant axolotl. Yeah, I got an axolotl. Like we went down to this cave, and they were just there, dude. He just was there. Like there was no one near him, no other ones, just one. And luckily I had a bucket, so I just got his ass. And yeah, we haven't made like an enclosure for him yet. He's just like chilling in a chest right now. I don't really know how to tame them. I have to do research, but do some Minecraft research. I think maybe you give them fish, or I don't know. I actually don't know if you can tame them. Like, okay, this hair is coming out not good. The proportions are really tough here, dude. Alright, we can save this, but only if, dude, this is, alright, we gotta chill with the mind talk for a second. Kind of savage, dude. This drawing is going wacky, dude. It's okay. We can save it with We can save it. It's going kind of wacky over here. Line quality is kind of suffering. Oh, which reminds me about like line quality, I guess, and stuff. I've been drawing on this newsprint pad, like this really big newsprint pad, and I don't know, my drawings have been like way more like fluid and stuff. way more, like way better, to be honest. I think it's just like, oh, such a small book, like it's a sketchbook page. Over there, it's like, who cares, you know? They're just a bunch of drawings, but it's like more practice. So more practice. And anyways, alright, we saved it for now. I'll go back to that later. Anyways, back to mind talk. But yeah. So we gotta see what happens with that guy. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to build like this big wall and like castle and have like a giant axolotl like crushing one of the walls or something, right? But then I was like, oh, like the build would have to be enormous, you know, it would have to be huge to have that. So there's like a little farm area connected by a bridge, and we're gonna build like a farm storage, right? But the storage unit is gonna be like a giant axolotl, and yeah, it's where we put like all the farm stuff, I guess. And I was thinking, well, there's like a little hill where some villages are, so we can build, I guess, the castle there. And dude, I am not focusing on this thing. Usually I can talk and draw no problem, you know. Usually I can talk and draw no problem. So yeah, that's pretty epic. I think it's exciting. We went to the Nether, and it was like kind of a war zone. We spawned in like that Crimson Forest biome with like all the piglins and like those hogs. So we just like got out of there. I mean, we found like one of those like portals that are just like unfinished. So we might have to like build one close to our house, and hopefully we have like a more chill spawn. Because we're gonna build like this mushroom house. Okay, that noise came out horrible, but it's okay. I can do a little fixing. We're gonna build like this tiny ass like mushroom house, but we needed quartz to get it. So I was like, oh, let's go to the Nether. Thanksgiving is coming up. It's cool, I guess. It's getting a little colder. Alright, I like the way her eyes saved like her face, kind of, I think. Let's see if we can do the other one. Oh, the comic. How could I forget about that? Yeah, I've been doing this comic called Cow, and it's color basically. I'm like, oh, it's only gonna be online because color is so expensive to print. But then I turned all the colors in the program. Like, I put the settings to like black and white only, like grayscale, and it came out cool. So I just print it in black and white, and online it'll be in color for free. So yeah, it's pretty epic. Like, I found this thing that you can look at any reference, or not any reference, whatever they have on the website. It's a 3D modeling website. So you can say you have a video game, you can buy stuff oh, I need an army jeep, I need a helicopter, and you can look for them there, $9, $22, whatever, right? And yeah, basically there's a little like viewer, right? So you can zoom in any angle, rotate it, right? And that's how, I mean, I already drew the thumbnails, right? But I drew them out of my head, which the perspective was fine because like they were just boxes really small. But when it's a little more detail, you know, plus it's good drawing practice because even though it's on the computer, it's still drawing, right? At least the way I'm drawing it on Sprite. Speaking of real drawing, I started using a new program. But hold on, let me finish talking about the comics. So yeah, I did the line work really rough, but it looks cool. And I did the colors really rough, and it also looks cool. Alright, I have to do a little cut there, but I left my hand in the same spot. So I guess it doesn't really, you wouldn't really notice if you're listening to the video with no, or if you're watching the video with no sound. What was I talking about? The comic. Yeah, so I did the line work rough, the colors rough, and it looks pretty cool, I think. So that's awesome. Pretty epic. Although I'm starting to realize like what separates a professional from like an amateur, and it's like the time and how much work you do, right? Looking at an artist, like just a post on Instagram, she put a book that she did of just like a bunch of drawings, and it was like pages and pages and pages of just that specific subject matter, right? That she had, that was like the theme of the book. So yeah, I just gotta like step it up, you know, way more drawing. Like I can draw very quickly, you know, if I wanted to. So I just need to practice. Okay, we're in a bit of a, this is a little rough here. A little rough here. Okay, I think we might have it under control. Not really, but it's alright. I can keep legs a wee bit long. I feel like people complain about what other people do sometimes, and they don't really like, you know, fix the problems of themselves that they tell other people to fix, you know. Like maybe you can call it hypocritical, or, you know, maybe they blame other people for how their life is. Don't know. I think learning off this experience, or maybe seeing the people around me act a certain way, has made me kind of, you know, be kind of hold myself accountable for like how I feel, you know, like if this person does this, you know, it shouldn't make me feel this way, you know, it shouldn't make me feel, you know, bad or negative, right? And if it does, then, you know, is nothing you can do about what other people, you can't control other people, right? So like a lot of people that, I mean, you know, whatever, man, if this is how people want to be, like that's their life, there's nothing bad about it, right? But like, for example, people that have children, right, and they expect their kids to do stuff and they don't do it, like you're putting your happiness, you're putting all your marbles of being happy onto like another human being, right? A kid for that matter, right? For that fact, and like he has his own life too, right? So like, yeah, kind of weird. Like, people become like bitter and stuff. It's like, oh, you don't do this, you don't do this. Like, why don't you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the same like opportunities I do, right? We're both like humans on Earth, right? Like, we're the same species and stuff. I guess people have different opportunities or whatever, but I mean, no, man. I don't like when people complain about that stuff. Like, oh, being from this community. Like, no, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, that is so annoying. Let's say it is true, right? Why would you even continue to say that and like handicap yourself mentally, right? Like, if you keep saying, oh, I'm at a disadvantage, oh, this is this, then you're at an even higher disadvantage, right? Because I've seen, or at least I've heard stories of like and I used to watch a lot of motivational talks of like people being in like bad scenarios, right? And they use that as like fuel to like motivate them, right? Not like, oh, let me feel bad for myself. So I just feel like that's so cringe. I mean, I don't really care though, but it's just a little annoying. Like, you just hear that constantly, dude. Like, so weird. But I've been kind of getting off social media a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like whenever someone posts, alright, this is getting a wee bit political right now. No, it's not political. But whenever someone posts like, oh guys, you know, just so you know, it's just so you guys can inform yourselves, this is what's going on. Like, oh, dude, instant either unfollow if I don't know them, or I mute their story, because I just can't take that, bro. Like, it's just a fucking headache, man. I mean, I could take it, but I don't want to take it. Like, what? I mean, I guess anyone can take anything, but if they just don't want to. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyways, back to Minecraft. The castle is very epic. It's really cool. It has like a courtyard in the middle. There's like different things. Yeah, it's really cool. So let's see. Oh, pretty much done with this figure. Damn, what happened there? I just switched up the subjects like that. Oh yeah, so I can tell you about the comic story, I guess. It's like a really easy, simple story. I have to do way more character designs, and I'm getting to the part where I'm drawing the thumbnails I did, and I have to draw the characters like at a bigger size. So I should probably do that. Oh yeah, I went thrifting, or I hate that word. Thrifting. I went to Goodwill. I don't hate the word thrifting, but I just feel like, I don't know. I guess in my experience of people saying it or whatever, I don't know. I went to Goodwill with my friend. We didn't buy anything, but there was like a sweater that we both liked, and I mean, it fit on them better than it fit on me, but they bought it, so like they bought it for both of us. I guess like we can share it, I guess. Yeah, I really need some winter clothes. I'm not gonna survive this Miami winter. I mean, it's not even winter yet though. I feel like winter is, at least for me, is like associated with December and like a holiday season. You know, I don't really think like I've been spending way too long on her. She's done. Next pose. Winter is like associated with holiday season. I don't really think like winter, February, January, you know. This figure's gonna be a little more fluid. Actually, I drew a figure with only one line. I mean, it came out whatever, right? But it was cool. Like, I only drew it with one line. Oh, I saw this gonna be the Lord of War. Lord of War. It was whatever. The only reason I watched this is I heard this thing like, oh, the opening scene, and I was like, I guess at the time it was pretty impressive, like some CGI thing, Or like you have the perspective of like a bullet being built all the way to like when it's fired, you know? Starting with her face on this one. Oh yeah, the drawing program, I forgot I was gonna talk about that. It's called it's called Krita. It's like Photoshop. It's like a free alternative for Photoshop, which dude, it works more than good for me. More than fine for me. So, but I noticed like it's fucking hard to draw digital. Like, I'm just being like a little baby. Like, just because I'm not good at something instantly, I'm kind of like, I get deterred from doing it. Which I'm like, dude, what is that shit? Like, but I'm just gonna spend some more time on it later. I mean, there's always shit. There's always stuff to do. Like, I remember when I was doing a lot of like fan art Etsy stuff. I'm like, there's always stuff to do. Print design, stickers, you know, this, you know, YouTube video. I mean, there's always stuff to do like that. You know, like I see like people are like, oh yeah, I'm bored. Like, bro, what the fuck do you mean you're bored? Like, there's a million things to fucking do. Alright, now I sound kind of like wacky there. Like, oh. Yeah, yeah, that vibe. I don't like that energy that I said there. It's kind of like a coach. Like you gotta be doing this. You gotta be watching your diet. Like, damn, man. Yeah. Also, I saw like some guy say this quote. It's like some business guy, I guess, and he was. I mean, I don't know what he was. He was wearing like a suit in a movie theater. And he was like, how big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? Right, that's pretty cool. Like, and then that made me wonder, like, what does, like, dream big, right? They dream bigger than you. Like, what the fuck does that mean, bro? Right? They dream bigger than you. They dream bigger than you. Maybe this is I'm looking at it from like a drawing perspective or like I don't know. Maybe, right? It could also be put into like think of like your ideas. Like what kind of ideas would you have if you knew like they couldn't fail? Which if they do fail, who cares? You know, you learned a lot. It's not like really business. Well, I guess you can put money into an art idea or whatever. But sometimes it's like time, right? Like I really don't know how I'm gonna make money in the future, you know, like I like drawing, but I like, you know, I don't know, like commission work, like that's fucking, I hate that shit, man, but it's okay, I'm gonna have to get used to it, you know, it's like money, I guess, here and there. I guess I don't really mind doing commission work if it's like something that I do, right? If someone comes to me for a drawing that I do, like I draw a certain way, not like, oh, can you draw me doing this? Like, okay, man, like I don't, you know, why are you asking me to do that? Like I never draw like that, you know? That's kind of like they're just getting you because like whatever. Also, I mean, I've already talked about this, I think, maybe in real life, but on Instagram there's like this sound to the reels. It's like, oh, I'm having trouble blowing up my small business. Like, dude, let it have trouble. Like, not everything needs to be blown up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the new medium for any kind of business account is like, you know, 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, because like everybody's like getting a bunch of followers, getting a bunch of likes, right? So if you don't really do the real thing, you're kind of like shitting on yourself. like you're kind of like putting yourself down, which I don't make reels, man. Dude, I just think it's so cringe, like putting those little sounds and stuff, and like putting your shit to like some little music, like, oh, that's so wacky. Like, who even watches that shit? Me, bro. I watch it, but I hate watching it. Like, who enjoys watching it, you know? So, yeah. But chill on that. Hopefully, like, this comic thing does well. And if it doesn't, it's okay. Like, we're improving anyway, right? Like, with even the ones we failed, that have failed, right? It's okay. It's still, like, improvement. Like, I was saying, like, I was listening to like some things like, oh, every time you fail, you know, like all these times you failed, like I'm like, dude, have I even failed? I'm like, how the fuck? Like, yeah, dude, like, yeah, I fucking failed, like all the comics and shit. What the hell am I saying? But I don't really consider them failures. That's what I'm saying, I guess. Like, I saw this cool quote by Winston Churchill. He's like, success is going from failure to failure without any loss of enthusiasm, or something like that. Alright, now I'm doing too much decorating. Dude, I've been on this face for so long. What the hell? That's rough. Let's actually take a little thing and start going down her body with the arm. Yeah, so I guess I have failed. I mean, but I don't really consider it a failure. I guess failure is more like, you know, when you just, I don't know. Been painting in class. But it's been an experience. Ups, downs, but like I feel like a lot of like boomers, not boomers, like the people that were born like the 70s and shit, like those people, they're like, or some of them are like, oh, like, I don't know, they don't like admitting that they're like bad at stuff, right? But like, how the fuck are you gonna be good at like something you've never done before? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, that's how you learn. Like, you have to learn, and if you're a beginner, like, oh, speaking of beginner, I've been learning guitar, this song guitar called Pink and White by Frank Ocean. And yeah, it's been chill and stuff. It's just like these 3 chord shapes basically with like a little easy strumming pattern, but just like the transition. But I guess that's what practice is, you know, like getting the transitions better, you know, getting your chords to sound like more like fluid sounding instead of like a choppy little thing. Which is cool. Yeah, I'm thinking like with guitar, you know, like maybe there is a point where I'm just gonna be like grind. And I keep like reinforcing my theory of like the threshold, right? There's like a threshold of you being good enough to like have fun, right? For example, with drawing, like if I'm drawing and I'm trying to draw a nose, it just does not look like a nose, or I'm trying to draw this and it just looks horrible. Like that's kind of like a tough place to be at, right? So you need like an external motivation to get you better, to actually have fun in the drawing part. For example, I guess for me it was like wanting to make comics, even though like, dude, I couldn't even draw the same character, bro. Like, I couldn't even draw the same face twice when I wanted to make comics. So I mean, now, you know, it's a different story, I guess, but the better you get, like the cooler things you want to do. So it's kind of like, you know, yeah. But I'm sure I'll get to a point where like I can make stuff that's cool and it's not like impossible, you know, for me at least, or for whatever, or like for whatever level you are at. button. Like a little necklace that goes down here. But yeah, so the next video, when I get a chance, I'm gonna see if I can get a setup going for that newsprint pad. A little setup going for that newsprint pad. That'd be pretty cool. And the drawings would be like would be way quicker. Maybe I can just spit out videos, you know, do one little drawing. It'll be quick. I don't know how people feel about these long videos. Like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 55 minutes, right? I think the last two have been 46 and 46 and 46 and 47, or 45 and 47. Also, I feel like when I wait to the last second to draw my sketchbook page, like the later at night it is, the more difficult it is to finish my sketchbook page. For some reason. I think like the sunlight is good, the light outside. Yeah, I spent 21 minutes on half of this and this. I pay with the other day. Yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Okay, her hand. What is going on? Her hand kind of looks a little weird in the reference, but the angle, but not this weird. So what's been going on? Pretty cool, I guess. So, yeah, the Mandalorian, or Book of Boba Fett's coming out, which is cool, I guess. That's about it. We have room for one more figure, which don't really think the one we have. Yeah, it does go in this space. Alright, so really fast. I say it really fast, I'm like, I mean, I draw like pretty quickly. Like, oh yeah, check out this page. This page kind of took me a while, but it came out cool. XP came out a little bad. Yeah, I feel like I draw quickly normally, or when I want to. I feel like kind of a short attention span. Like the Krita or whatever it's called, drawing program. Drawing like a regular figure drawing practice, and I was just like, dude, this is taking long, man. And I just like kind of lost interest. Which, why do I do that stuff, man? Maybe the longer I focus on stuff and kind of push it little by little, the easier it'll be for like me to continue to focus, you know. And sometimes I'm just like, when I don't think, that's when I do the best work and the quickest, most efficient work, right? As I'm thinking, like, oh, you think about other stuff, you want to do other stuff, right? And then I feel sometimes like, okay, the best thing to do is like convince myself, like, dude, the best thing you could be doing right now, possible, is this. Just like continue to do it, just keep doing it. And it works most of the time, I guess. So I'm thinking about getting a film camera, like one of those cameras that run on film. This is a guy selling it for 35 bucks, I think. Either 35 or 30. And I was gonna be like, and also like on eBay you can make an offer sometimes, they put that option. And I was like, 20 bucks, 22 bucks. I didn't do that, but I was thinking about it while I was brushing my teeth. Yeah, I don't know. And then I was thinking like, well, maybe I should take pictures with my phone to practice. And then like foam, I don't know if it's expensive, but it adds up. It's like, I saw one for $6 or $7, $7.99. But then I saw one for $13, $12, $18, right? Which probably the $18 like a pack, right? But regardless, down here. That hand came out a little alien-like, but it's okay. I should put like more patterns in my drawings. More patterns. And I'm gonna go taking a little trip up to Disney for Thanksgiving. That is very cool. Yeah, that is very cool. Also, I saw this crazy, like, these YouTube videos called, like, South African Special Forces, and it's, like, episodes. There's only 3 of them. But, dude, it's insane. It's insane. There's so many hostage situation. This is 2008 when the video was posted. There are so many hostage situations that like these people specialize in like hostage rescues or carjackings and stuff, and a lot of the time they'll be in like civilian clothing, so like the criminals like don't know that it's them, I guess. And dude, they'll just like pull up on a wherever, dude. Like they'll be like maybe I guess they'll get like intel from somebody that you know, something's gonna happen or this or the bank robbery. There was an intel of a bank robbery, and they like went there like 3 in the morning and like staked out, or they stayed there until the morning, until it lit open. And like the second they came in, before they even drawed their weapons, like they just came and screamed like, "Yo, police, 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 police!" And yeah, and yeah, they do stuff like that. Like, dude, you see like cars like running off the road, like they just like in a way, like I saw comments like, yo, it's insane how much action these guys get, which is true, dude. Like they go into a house and there's people with guns in there, you know. Like I've never seen them get shot back at, or maybe I have, but nothing crazy, you know. No one has gotten injured, at least that I've seen in that show. But yeah, it's pretty intense. Like one dude's been there for 7 years. Like that's insane, dude. And then they're doing like a training, right? A hostage rescue training. Like there's no negotiating. There's no negotiating here. They go into a room and they're saying, "Oh, we practice again, again, and again." And there's like a dude. The hostage is a real person. You know, like I guess that's the confidence they have, you know, like in each other or whatever. The hostage is like a real dude, and there were 2 guys next to him. They opened the doors, they just shot both of them, like in the head, I guess. But they had like shotguns. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah. So my back has been feeling kind of weird. Been like notice my head has been kind of like slouched forward sometimes. I'm trying to like sit up straight. I don't know. I always sit up straight like randomly. I started doing that. Alright, let's finish her up real quick. What's the song of the week? Song of the week. Let's open Spotify. Song of the week, song of the week, song of the week, or song of the video. I guess it's Pink and White by Frank Ocean, if anyone hasn't listened to Frank Ocean before. Like the new Tyler the Creator album, I don't really like it. I just felt like, oh, I'm a real dude, like the narrator, or like not Tyler the Creator, like another dude that he kind of like narrates through the album. Like that guy is like kind of annoying. I mean, not annoying, just like, bro, what the fuck you saying, bro? Like just play the music, you know. I don't know, it just seems like very like not condescending, but like I don't know, man. Like it's just about like him, like, you know, going out, and I don't even know what it's about, dude, but it's just like a weird vibe. Like I don't know. So yeah, kind of weird. This is kind of rough when you make the lips too small. No, sorry, you make the area under the nose too small, and like the lips have to suffer. Or you can do that, I guess. The lips must suffer because of that. So I'm probably gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish. Maybe comic stuff. Just have to hammer out some pages. Sometimes when you put those lines there, it kind of like makes it a little messy, a little busy up there, you know? So you just want to take them out and put like solid black. I think we're done. See, like her arm needs a line to go down, but I don't think I'm gonna put the line. You already know maybe that. Just kind of make a little line. All right, you know what? We know what it looks like without the line. Let's put it with the line. I'm not really sure which one I like better. Anyways, let's do some final decorations. You know what I'm saying? Like the newsprint pad, you don't really have to do this stuff unless you feel like it. Okay, we are done. Here's the sketchbook page. I want to make this darker here so you can see the difference. Alright. It's kind of rough down there. It's alright. Alright, that's it. Song of the video's in the description. Instagram is there if you're into that. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.